Hey everyone, once again welcome back here. Today in this video we are not going to add any additional feature. We are going to fix the existing one. We are going to fix some typo and some existing thing which are remaining, right? So whenever we are visiting the dashboard, it's not redirecting on the administrator dashboard if we are logged in as administrator. So how to perform these things, we are going to do this in this video. So let's get started. Okay, so here in the previous video we worked on the user email. We are sending the out of stock email to the user. So for example, if someone is purchasing a product which is unavailable, so then here we commented this first out of stock notification. So let's also turn this on. We want to send this to check this after every minute, and then we will send the email, right? Okay, so here the very first thing I want to fix is if I go ahead and click on this buy now and click on this purchase, so it says wrong, not wrong. So let me fix the typo here. Okay, simply go here, go to this includes pop-ups, and not pop-up, just go to the scripts, and in the script, so here we are adding this. Let's go to the top. Okay, and here we are displaying success message, and here we are displaying the wrong, right? So let's save this one, give it a refresh and try it. Buy now, purchase now, and now it's correct, right? Its spelling is correct. And if I go here and click on this refer user, so there is a purchase now button, but here we are not purchasing any item, right? Basically we are sending the email here. So now let's just remove this purchase now button. Okay, so go here on the pop-up, and this one is the reference model, so we need to remove this button from there, right? Okay, simply remove this button here, align it properly, and give it a refresh, and click on it, and yes, we have only a close button. And here whenever we are clicking on this share it with email, right? So here we have not copied the link, right? So whenever we will click on this generate link, then we want to make these two options visible, right? So how to do this? So simply whenever we will click on this generate button, then these two ones are visible, right? Okay, so here this one is to send email, and here we have this copy to clipboard, and this one is share with email, right? We have two buttons here. So now let's also, I think we don't need to display this before. We'll display this later when we have this invoked. So now simply uh, go here, add them into the our div, right? And we are going to make this div hidden, right? So here I'm going to add a class of I think I need to give it generate link, generated generated link features. Okay, generated link feature, right? And if I go here on the script where I'm clicking on this generate link, right? So where it is, so let me find this. Yes, this one, right? So before this I want to make these options hidden, right? So let me go here. No, I'm not doing this. So at the top, so here I'm going to define these things that I want to generate the link feature. I want to hide them here, right? By default I want to hide them. So let's save this one and check that these are hidden or not. And yes, these are hidden, right? And whenever I will click on this generate button, so I want to make these options visible here, right? So simply pass this id and then call this show, right? So these are jQuery methods which will hide or show this div, or if you want to add it on the specific input or a button, so it will hide them, right? But I applied this on the div, Why? Because this contain three items, so I don't want to apply this on the three ones. I applied it on their parent one, and then I'm going to make this work. So here now we don't have any options, so let's click on this generate link, and yes, this one is now visible, and whenever we will face any issues we will hide them, right? We don't want to display this, right? So here in another case we want to display this only when we got any success, right? So simply copy this and add this in the success. So we will got any error, so it's not going to display this, right? So save this one and give it a refresh. Okay, refer, click on this generate link. Something went wrong, but these options are not visible, right? So now I'm going to log in, and then I'm going to perform these actions. So simply go here and let me log in with the diet analogy. Okay, just go back on the website. And yes, now I'm logged in. There is a home option here, and if I click on this generate link, and yes, this one is generated. And here after clicking on it I can simply share it with email, right? But if you want to achieve this directly, whenever we are not clicking on this clip to board, we want to share it directly with this email, or the other option is we can simply click on this, right? We can simply click on this, and then this option will be visible. So this is up to you that how the project requirement is, right? So let me close the other things which are unnecessary. Okay, so here which thing suits us, so I'm going to implement this whenever we click on it. So then share it with email, generate link. I'm going to add this whenever I will click on this, so then this option will be visible. Okay, so here in the above, this one is purchased now, and this one is clipboard, right? Let's go down. Yes, this one is clipboard, and now let's move to this pop-up. Here we have this share email, share with email ID, right? So now let's go here and make this by default hidden, right? So let me add this here at the top. Hide. Okay, and then whenever I will click on this clip to board button, so I'm going to remove this X, and here after this copy command, let me remove these comments from here. Okay, and here I want to, after this copy command, I want to add this functionality, right? So simply add this oops, why it's not added, the dollar sign. Okay, and here I want to show it again, right? Okay, save it, and let's give it a refresh. Okay, so let's click on this generate a link, and yes, link is generated, but to share it with email isn't present, right? So now let's click on it. Yes, we clicked on it, link copied to clipboard, share it with email. So here now we got hope we got this token here in the hidden field. So let me make sure that we are getting it here. Share div, and yes, we are getting this in the hidden field, where we will send this to the controller, right? To receive this in the controller, and then send the email to the specific user, right? So in this way we are basically improving our things, right? We can also align this button here on the right side. So let me do this here, share it with email float, right? So remove this one, so it will be automatically headed on the right side. So click on it to generate a link. No, it wouldn't. Oh, I removed it from wrong one, right? So here this one is the button where I'm aligning it on the left side. So let me align this on the right side. So style, float right, right, right. Okay, float right. Save this one and give it a refresh. Click on it, generate a button, and no, it's still, this option isn't visible now. If I go here and then try it, why it's not still not visible, right? Click on it, generate a link. Oh my god, it's hiding these option, share email div, right? So if I go here, share with email, share email div. Oh, I copied the wrong one. Whenever user is clicking on here, share with email, so basically it's if I go and click on this share email, and if I click on this, and yes, now it's visible. Sorry guys, I'm confused that why it isn't visible, right? So let's save this one, give it a refresh again, because I'm shooting this video around 4 to 5 days later, so that's why I totally forgot about this, that it is this whenever I'm clicking on this, so that's why it's appearing this button. Okay, click on share it with button, and yes, we have now it's uh, on the right side, but it's not looks too much fancy, so I'm going to remove this one. I don't want to achieve this functionality here. Okay, so this one is now looks good. Everything is working fine. If I go ahead, click on this purchase now, your balance is insufficient. That's awesome. I can now refer any of the user, right? Okay, so now here the thing is, I'm now logged in as a simple user, which is the right? This one, contact at the rate of cdlcell.com. And if I want to visit the home, if I click on this home, right, so it's redirected this, redirected me on the home page, right, which is correct. But if I go here and now I'm going to log in as super administrator, which is admin at admin. Let me make sure this one, we change this for testing purposes, that we want to send the email to this users. That's why we change this email. So here I'm going to make this admin at admin.com. Okay, and then password is same 128. Click on this logged in, and yes, we are now logged in on the administrator dashboard, which is correct, right? But if I go here on the website, and here I will click on this home, so it's redirected me on the user home, right? But the thing is, you are thinking about this, why administrator is visiting the user home. The scenario is, in the general thing, administrator can visit the user dashboard, but user can't visit the administrator dashboard. Okay, so now how to redirect this on the admin dashboard, not on the user dashboard, when user is clicking on this home, right? So now simply you need to go to the home, which is home, this home blade. Let me go to the home blade of this site. Where is the site? Yes, I'm on the correct one. Let's go to the top. Here we added the user dot home, right? But I want to add the admin dot home, right? Admin dot dashboard or something like this. So simply go here and type admin dashboard, right? So now let's save this one, and if I will click on this, it will redirect me on the administrator dashboard. That is correct, right? So now your query is that whenever we are logged in with a simple user, so is it still visiting the administrator dashboard? No, it's not going to visit the administrator dashboard. Why? Because we applied this that only administrator can visit the admin dashboard. If the user role is a simple user, he or she can't visit the administrator dashboard, right? So now let's give it a try here. Okay, contact, this one is a simple user, and if I go here and tell you that is admin field, and here I'm making this a 0, which means that it's a simple user, right? So we are redirected on the page, so let's visit this website, and here you can see this, there is a admin slash dashboard is appearing here on the left bottom, right? But whenever I will click on it, so user is not able to visit the admin dashboard, so it will be kicked back on the user homepage. Click on this, and yes, it's redirected this on the user homepage. That's exactly what we are looking for, right? We did a great job. So let me check the video size. It's going bigger, but here I want to show you one more thing. For example, here I want to type now login, visit this out, and I'm on the dashboard because I'm already logged in, right? Okay, so what if I go here and now I'm going to logged in as super administrator, so what will happen? So click on it, admin at admin.com, and then password is this. Okay, now I'm logged in as super administrator, but if I go here and now visit this login, so it's redirected me on the user homepage. That is not correct, right? So now how to fix this issue? So simply go here, let's close this out. Everything is very simple. You need to understand the logic properly, and then you are able to do this. Okay, go to the controllers, and here we have a login controller, right? And this one contain the admin slash dashboard redirect, right? So it's redirecting me on the administrator dashboard, right? Okay, so here there is a controller, there is a middleware. Let's find this middleware, and then middleware is redirect if authenticated, which is responsible for sending the user. If the user is logged in, he or she can't visit the login, he will be directed on their intended page. So open this redirect if authenticated, and here this one is a constant which is responsible for redirecting this on the home page, right? So now we don't want to visit this redirect this on the home page. We want this functionality. If I go here in the auth and in the login controller, I want to achieve this redirect too, right? So here now I'm going to add this same constant which we created this for the redirection, because we updated the existing default Laravel UI constant, right, to direct functionality. And here I'm going to type login controller, which contain the redirect to, right? So now let's save this one and visit the again login, refresh, and yes, now I'm able to visit the admin slash dashboard instantly, even I'm logged in as administrator, right? So let's visit this again, login, hit enter, and yes, it's directly me on the administrator dashboard. Then I'm going to again to verify you that user is still visiting their dashboard, right? They are not visiting the administrator dashboard. If I go back here, simply click on the type login, login, right, hit enter, and yes, now simple user is landed on the user homepage. That's awesome, right? You did a great job. You are learning a lot of things which are relevant to the reward system and other things, like we did this here, which is totally about authentication, and you need to know about each and everything that user is for example registering it somewhere, or you want to modify this to the admin slash, or you can want to modify with the admin slash auth slash dashboard. So how to customize this, how to customize the redirect functionality, and how to redirect this user on the intended page. In this case, if you learn this properly, right, if you didn't learn this properly, watch this again. It will teach you that if you have 5 types of rule, how you can redirect them on their intended page, not the others users, right? So hope you like this video. If you think that this video added some value, so subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. And if you want to support me on my mission to shoot the more Laravel course freely, I'm shooting the premium course free of cost. If you want to support me, share it with your friends as much as it's possible. So I will try to shoot more courses like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.